Hey everybody, we are here and we are showing up with the bees. I've done a little bit of fussy cutting. I cleaned out my bag that had all my bee stuff in it. And let me get situated in my chair here. And so we are here with our bees, and we are just we're gonna finish this today. So let me give you a couple of things. First, my doors and windows are open because it feels great outside. So you might hear, I don't know that you'll hear a plane going by, because we're expecting storms any minute. But you could possibly hear my neighbors. And you could possibly hear storms. Yeah, so just so you know. The more I look at this, the more I just really like it. I'm glad I did the cover like that. So, no decision yet on the inside of the covers, but I just kind of want to, I probably should have a little tray. Let's see if I can pour these pieces out on this little tray. And kind of my idea and thought is I'm just going to go through and plunk these in here. Here is some washi and some other washi. Set those aside. And I think there's a little charm in here somewhere. Yep. Set that aside. But yeah, we're just going to kind of, let me make sure you guys are in the screen here. And let me gather my, don't really have a glue book floating around anymore. I've got stacks of book pages. So we're going to use those as our glue book. Okay, let's just jump right into it. And I've got some little word blurbs. And again, we're just going to kind of plunk things down. We're going to just kind of open and plunk. Hopefully not think too much about it. But I'm already thinking too much about it. I actually probably should start with my bigger pieces. I've got a couple of big bees in here that I probably need to see. I don't know that I've got room for any of these guys floating around in here without covering too much up. I have some room there, but I still think he's, I mean, I guess I could plunk him down there. Let's see if there's something else. I could plunk him up in here. I think more towards the back was where I was having more free pages. Or not. You know, I think I might just plunk him down there. He's not going to get all of him in there, but we'll get the majority of him in there. And again, I covered up all that pretty gold squiggly paper, but you know. Does this need to go somewhere? Sure, why not? While we have it. And we're not covering up an actual bee by doing it. just adding to it. Okay, we got that big bee taken care of. Let's see, here's another big bee, but I don't know. I really don't know that I have room for him, so I might just plunk him down here. I'm not setting aside. I've got these little, there's 2 of these. My initial thought when I printed these out was that I was going to fussy cut them, but when I went to cutting them, first off, I have a bunch of kind of fussy cut little individual bees, and so I kind of like that. I was like, oh, I like that kind of just like it is. Let me see if I can find a place for the other one real quick. Meanwhile, okay, back to this. Cut this little part that says home off. And took him right there. So I'm obviously not doing a rhyme or reason here because I keep getting interrupted by finding places for other pieces. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, come on. There's the thunder. We're expecting some pretty funky storms, so here in just the little bit. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this video, but I might get interrupted by weather alert or something like that. So hopefully not, but got this big guy. So at this point, we're just plunking things down again, not trying to be any kind of rhyme or reason. Just kind of using up the little bits and pieces that I have. It's kind of quiet, but I think that's what happens when you get in the groove. There is a little book page. There's a couple of book pages. Well, this is one of them. But I cut little blips out of the story from like the pages that I couldn't use the pictures of the bees or that didn't have any bees. Ugh, I got glue all over me. Let's try that again. I'm just kind of looking for pages that have like a little bit of room that we can work with. So like I got some room up there. Yeah, let's see if we've got some room for some words. There's the thunder. Now I will say this, I will cut this off if I get kind of nervous about the storms outside. Right now it's just thundering. It's not raining or anything like that. But I am a bit of a word nerd, so if I feel kind of nervous like I need to watch the radar, then I'll cut this off and jump to the radar. And just so you know. These 3 words I left like they were: honey, bumblebee, and bee. I think there's 2 of those guys with that background. So let me see if, yep. I was like, if I can find them, because it's got a honeycomb background, they'll fit really well right there. Okay, I don't know that I've got room for this big guy, so I'll set that aside. To me, the fun of a glue book is not really planning things, just kind of going with the flow of it. But that's also the struggle for me, is to just kind of plunk things down and not really plan. Let's see here. I have this little frame. I don't think I'm going to use it. Okay, I got some big bees in here. I really wish I could use her, but I could put him here. I think it's starting to rain out there. Let's see if there's something I can put up in here. Or there. So yeah, this is just a showing up video, just spending some time in front of the camera. Which, speaking of the camera, I've always videoed you guys on my phone, but I just recently purchased a new camera that does video. I'm waiting for the tripod arm to come in so I can set it up here. And when that happens, You might see a little bit of trial and error going on as I try to figure it out. But we'll do our best. I ordered it today. I bought the camera today, and I ordered the arm and all that. So hopefully soon we'll get all that situated. And I'm hoping there's not a huge learning curve. I have a feeling there will be, but I'm hoping there's not too big of one. I know I don't do techie stuff, so. But I kind of wanted a little upgrade. And this was kind of the way to do that. So. So that's what I did. I'm all out of little pieces. I have to work with the bigger pieces and hope they don't cover up too much of the bees that I've already got going on. I like the words in there, the words from the book. I like that. We could do that. No. No. It's the weekend. I've had a big long weekend. It's my birthday weekend. I took off work Thursday and I'm off on Friday and I'm off on Saturday. Today's Saturday. And I've just been really just enjoying my weekend. I spent my birthday Thursday. I got my hair done. I got my nails done for whatever that's worth. I got a massage. And I did a little shopping. So it's just been a nice weekend. I've made some sourdough bread. I've got another loaf proofing right now. So I've been doing that. It's finally starting to cool down just a little bit. It's, middle of October. Usually is nice and cool and rainy here, but we're just now getting our first little rain shower that we've had in a while. Much needed, much needed, much needed. I think I'm just gonna cut little slivers of this and use it where I can. Find some places for it in here. I like this image. I don't know that I have room for it anywhere though. I guess I could plunk it down there. Okay. I feel like I'm getting close to the end of this, mainly because I'm running out of places to put stuff. And the bees that I have left are pretty big, so yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I can see if there's any way else to break this down. Not really. These are just little blurbs about bees. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see if there's something we can do back here. Can we put this guy? Sure, why not? Now, I think I'm done collecting bee stuff. Again, I started this book because every time I turned around, there was bee stuff that I was cutting out. And so I just started collecting it. But now I think I'm gonna be done with it. I think. Put this back up here because this goes with that. Yep. I think I'm going to be done collecting bees, or focusing on bees. And these little bits that I have left will just go in my scraps, and we'll call it done. Before I call it done, though, I want to see, I have this. This is the, what is this called? From the fabric. And it's from a bee print. It's a beautiful life. So I thought maybe I would use that as my tie. I think I need to like glue it right here. I guess I could kind of glue it down. Well, I hate to cover the old man up because he's cute. But maybe we'll. Gotta do a little there. And a little there. And we'll come out here and trim it. And then we will tie it. And we will call this done. I'm not going to do a flip through of it because you guys have pretty much been flipping through with me. But I am going to call this done. I'll sign the back of it, write my name in it, and all that good stuff, and date it. And call it done. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for showing up. And I think I'm going to jump off here and go turn on the weather. Watch the radar as the storm comes in. And just kind of enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.